There are many endangered species in the world. One of them is named the ivory-billed woodpecker. This bird lived in the southern eastern part of the U.S. as well as Cuba. This bird was considered extinct until 2004, when people began sighting them in Arkansas and Florida. The existence of this bird is still very hard to believe to some people. And if its population does exist, it is likely to be tiny and extremely vulnerable. The ivory-billed woodpecker is nearly extinct because of habitat loss due to logging and hunting the bird for its feathers. The Amur leopard is a very rare leopard species who now lives in snowy northern forests of eastern Russia's Primor. It used to live in Korea and northern China, but the leopard is now extinct in those countries. A 2007 census counted only 14 to 20 adult Amur leopards and 5 to 6 cubs. Threats facing the species include habitat loss due to logging, road building, and encroaching civilization, poaching, and global climate change. The Javon rhinoceros is the most endangered of the world's 5 rhinoceros species. This rhino has an estimated 40 to 60 animals left on the island of Java. These rhinos love water and swamps, and they live throughout the Southeast Asia and Indonesia. The Javon rhinos have been hunted to near extinction for its horn. People from Asia believe that the horn can cure diseases. The only rhinos left are very well protected, but its breeding isn't large enough from having their population from going extinct. There are around 100 species of lemurs that are critically endangered. The northern sportive lemur is specifically a type of lemur that is declining greatly in its population. All of the species of lemur live on the island of Madagascar off of the southeast coast of Africa. They have been declining dramatically in population, mostly because of habitat loss due to logging in the forest where they live, but also because of illegal hunting. Many lemur species are listed as endangered by the International Union for the Conservation of Nature. The western lowland gorilla is an endangered species. There are 2 lowland gorillas. One lives on the west, and the other one is called the Cross River gorilla. Both are listed by the IUCN as critically endangered because of the fact that their populations have declined by over 80% during the past 25 years. The causes for decrease in population include habitat loss and illegal commercial hunting by poachers. These poachers sell the gorilla food in West African markets. But the largest gorilla killer has been Ebola, which has ended about 90% of these apes in some forest areas. The Sola has been referred to as the Asian unicorn because it is so rare and barely seen. They live in tropical forests stretching along the border between Vietnam and Laos. The Saola was first discovered in 1992 and since then has only been seen minimum of times. A live Sola hadn't been spotted for 15 years until the late 2013 when a camera trap in Vietnam took photos of a single animal. This species is endangered because of illegal hunting and trapping. Many people in Asia believe that this rare wildlife can cure diseases. Therefore, the demand for this animal has skyrocketed. The leatherback turtle is the Earth's biggest turtle and has the largest range of any species. They swim from the tropics to the subpolar regions. In 1982, there were only 115,000 adult female, but now there are only about 20,000. This turtle is endangered because humans steal their eggs and hunt them illegally. Their nesting habitat is lost due to beach development and the erosion of beaches due to global climate change. Sometimes they eat plastic, which they mistake for food, such as jellyfish. The Siberian tiger is the largest big cat in the world. They live in the birch forests of Russia's frigid and snowing Far East, unlike any other tiger species. These tigers love the cold and they often thrive -50 degrees Fahrenheit. In the 1930s, there were only 40 tigers due to hunting, but they have been protected and now they have increased up to 500 tigers. Sadly, these tigers are still threatened by illegal hunting and habitat loss in the form of logging and development. The Chinese salamander is the world's largest amphibian. This animal can grow up to 6 feet in length. The salamander lives throughout central, southwestern, and southern China, and it lives in streams in the forested hills. The salamander can lay up to 500 eggs at a time in underwater burrows guarded by the mouth. However, believe it or not, the Chinese giant salamander has now almost completely disappeared due to its overexploitation as a food resource. The dodo bird also goes by other names such as the tooth-billed pigeon and the moneybird bird. It is related to the big dodo bird, which was hunted for extinction 400 years ago. And extinction also threatens the little dodo as well. A few hundred birds remain on the two Samoan islands due to habitat loss and illegal hunting. Basically, all of these species are endangered because of habitat loss and illegal hunting. If humans would stop doing these things, then maybe we could save the lives of these animals.